It's my first time duck hunting, and I'm in for a treat.
Wow, that was awesome.
I'm with a new friend and mentor, Tua. He has promised to show me the nuances of duck hunting. A storm is passing through, which is good for the ducks. We've got the decoys set up. They're up real close to the vegetation, looking like real ducks sheltering from the storm. You've got a good mix of ducks inside of the decoy line. Next, Tua says that we have to leave a spot that's open for the ducks to land in. This is referred to as a pocket. Lastly, and very important, you've got to hide. Get right in on that cover so that the ducks don't see you. They have great vision. Being the newbie, I've relegated myself to using only the whistle. This whistle can actually mimic the noise of multiple species of ducks between teal, widgeon, and pintail. Of those three, the teal are probably the easiest to mimic. They're just a single or double straight blast on the whistle. You can also roll an R with it if you're able to do that. Unfortunately, not all the ducks want to play with my newbie call. Nevertheless, Tua's timing was perfect and the spot was right on. The ducks started coming in.
First day officially duck hunting. I've got a duck coming my way right now. I'm picking up my first duck. There's a shot. So this is officially my first duck. I've got a very good mentor. He doesn't want to be a camera. Holy cow, you guys.
It's a cinnamon teal drake. This is my first official duck from hunting the marshes.
How gorgeous that is.
Cinnamon teal drakes are really easy to tell apart from the other teals. They've got that rust color running all through their front body and their face.
Wow, that was awesome. I think I'm going to be doing this for a long time. I gotta get back to the action. Can't film too much right now because there's so much going on. I'm trying to learn at the same time.
But there's little time to talk because another group of ducks is sucking straight into the decoys. It's another flock of teal.
This teal looked like a freaking mallard when it came in. We're just happy to see some. Hope something minutes. Greenwinged teal drink. Cinnamon, so you don't take that.
The emerald of the sky, a green-winged teal drake. This is one of the best tasting ducks, even though it's one of the smallest in the world. You really need to see one in person to appreciate that burning emerald green color. Like any other hunting, you've got to be sure of your identification before you shoot an animal. This guy right here is a coot, and although they're legal to shoot, we're not hunting them today. The marsh is filled with many different kinds of birds, so you have to be spot on before you pull the trigger. Not to worry though, because the ducks were right behind the coot. I learned a lesson that day, and that's to water swat ducks that are not completely dead. Ducks are notorious for getting away when they're injured. They can go underwater and stay there for long periods of time. Tua plays backup for whenever I make newbie mistakes, just like that one where I got my gun stuck in the cattails. Talk about newbie mistakes. I made all of them. There's enough time for one more flock to come through before shooting time is legally over. This time mixed in with a teal is a hen ringneck duck. It's a diver type duck, and the first one for me. I'm really stoked to be able to get it. But with the sky clearing up, we can see the sun starting to set. After a whole lot of misses and a couple of hits, I'm able to pull out a good number of green-winged teal today. This was an awesome shoot. And now the work begins. With the sun low in the sky and the ducks still flying, we're picking up decoys and getting ready to go back to the car. It's been an awesome day and a first experience for me. I cannot thank Tua enough. And no matter how many ducks fly, we can't shoot them anymore. Duck hunting is addictive. There's nothing else I can compare it to. Before you can cook them, we gotta clean them. Right, Louis? Take a look at these guys. They've got wonderful looking feathers. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera screen. Oh yeah, you can. Beautiful feathers. Oh, Louis, moving my tripod chair here. Look at that head crest right there too. Drake greenwing, you saw in the video. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pluck his breast feathers up here. You know, the bottom feathers and the back. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do what's called a spatchcock, where I cut out the back. Okay, there we go. Pluck. Teal are super easy. You can use gloves. I think it's even easier with gloves. With the pheasant and other stuff, I tend to pluck with the grain. It's a little slower, but pheasants, they tear really easily. But ducks, they pluck pretty well. Hi, Penny. Yeah. What's that, huh? Like I was saying before, these flank feathers, your fly fishing friends would love these. My fly fishing friends would love these. I have to offer them some. But for these two, for the sake of the video, they're going in the trash. Okay, now that I've gotten to this point, a couple minutes later, take a pair of kitchen shears. These are cheap. Cost like $2 from the 99-cent store. Let that sink in. Just get under the wing. Easiest to find the joint. That's it, one gone. Feet, this one got kind of shot up, so we'll go right there. This one right at the joint. That's it. But I go take the cloaca and everything, all gone. Looks real nice. And to clean the insides, you just cut up. out the backbone, one side of that backbone. So I might just save it for them. Well, I forgot a step, didn't I? You're supposed to burn all this off first. Let's try it. There we go. Don't burn down your house, please. Practice caution. Woo! There we go. That's the oil from the duck. Like I said, don't burn down your house. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes into the sink. That's what you get right there. Fits in the palm of your hand. Told you, this is America's smallest teal. Next, what I need is the marinade. Fish sauce. There it is. For those of you who don't have this stuff around, you can find it in any Asian market, even Walmart. Oyster sauce. Hoisin sauce. Everybody's favorite, sriracha. This is Chinese flavored duck, so you need Chinese 5 spice. A bit of kosher salt. We're set. We're just eyeballing it. A bit of oyster sauce there. Hoisin sauce. Fish sauce for saltiness. That's probably enough. And oyster sauce. Sriracha. That's it. Oh, actually, I should have put the salt on first, but it might not matter. It's probably enough right there. So, and then that Chinese 5 spice. This really gives it the Chinese duck flavor that you all get in the restaurants. This looks like a lot, but I'm going to cook both sides. So that's probably good for both sides right there. Okay, now it's all in. Not much science behind this at all. I mean, there is, but we're not doing the measuring. Normally I would just cook this on the stove, but I like duck with smoky flavors. So that's good for now. Just let it sit tight up here. Room temperature is fine. Won't be more than 45 minutes. Chips, bowl. Good. Lighter fluid. Now, let that lighter fluid soak. It's been about 5-10 minutes. There we go. Alright. Don't let that thing go unattended. Alright, the way they look, I'm going to push the coals over to the left and start a smoke. Get these goose drums on the smoker. I'm gonna funnel some smoke over using this guy right here. Let the charcoal come back. Here's my makeshift hood. Hope that's gonna work. Okay, let's feel it. Ooh. Yep, we are right there. Okay. Go skin side down first. Oh, sounds good. Just gotta stay. There we go. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna start putting on that wood smoke. I'm gonna start out with dry chips because I don't want my coals to die right off the bat. This should make a really good smoke. Right in that hot spot right there. The fat from the duck is gonna be igniting this stuff, so you want to watch it and make sure that the flames don't lick the ducks too badly. The only thing you guys are missing out on right now is the smell. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, crispy. So on this side, all we're doing is crisping that skin. When that skin gets crisp to where we want it, I'm gonna flip it over and finish it on that bony side. Oh, it smells so good. Wetwood chips. This will throw a nasty smoke. And we like nasty. And we like smoke like we like our girls. We like them nasty. Okay, let's get that checked out. See what we got here. That's nice and charred. Oh, that looks good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now to cook. I can still feel this is pretty raw right here. And you do want it medium rare to rare. This one's actually getting really good. So I pulled this guy out because I think he's about done. Press into it. Pretty firm. Still a little juicy. I'll just leave him out from underneath there. Alright, I've been joined by my brother. The duck's done. We're gonna get that guy cut up right here. Cutting board. Alright. Cut it, stitcher. Set it out. Okay, let's see how well I did on this. Cut right down the middle. Oh, dude, it's still a little red. That's good. That's what I want. Oh. In fact, that's almost a little bit too done. But I don't want to scare you either. Yeah, it's a little bit too done. And for my taste, I like it a little bit more rare. Oh, you like rare too? Rare. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Well, that's good for us then. Yep. Oh, yeah. Still got a little bit of pink left in the middle.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll cut straight out this way. Lay that side out. The thigh's gonna be a little tough, probably. There's one duck. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like Chinese duck.
It's just like, yeah, Peking duck.
Yeah. They go through a lot more steps though. This is a Chinese inspired duck and it smells good. Oh man. Wish you guys had smell-o-vision.
Did you shoot these yesterday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
So fresh, wild duck. These are called teal. They're super fatty. They taste really good. Those are the bones. This is the meat.
That's a lot
Put the
more
meat
meat.
back into the juices. Yep. And now what we're gonna do, cilantro and some lettuce. And put them together. Here, let me make one picture. This is the keto stuff, man. Ketotonic diet.
Go for it. You get to do it.
Yep,
All
you
right.
do the honors.
Itadakimasu.
See how it goes. What's the verdict?
I ate too much lettuce with that, but it's really good.
Too much lettuce, but it's really good. I'm gonna have a piece of duck myself. Oh, dude, it's right on. Yeah. A little salty without the lettuce, though. We call that deconstructed.
Yeah, the blood is good.
It is. One of the things that actually I tell people, they don't believe me, is if you take the blood of ducks and you put it into ramen noodles, or you make like a blood noodle soup, it's a Thai cuisine kind of stuff. It tastes better than like beef blood. Very good. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna get going on this goose right here. Thank you everybody for joining me. Hope you enjoyed my very first duck hunt video. I'm gonna have another one posted up pretty soon. It takes a lot of work to get these out. I'm busy these days, but for you guys, let's do it.